Yo, it's your boy DZ, man. You already know it's not about the setback, it's about the get back. I want to appreciate everybody that subscribed to the channel. I want to appreciate everybody that watches the channel. And if you haven't already hit that notification bell, hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time we go live. And I appreciate y'all rocking with me. And I hope y'all continue to rock with me. Now, we all know WACK 100 calls himself the Exposers, right? And we all know that Akademiks was caught out of bounds talking to a 15-year-old left field, talking reckless. The little boy said it was grooming. We all know, right? And WACK wants to call everybody out about anything, even if he doesn't have proof about the situation, just to get content, right? He wants to call anybody out. But with this situation with Akademiks, he wants to sweep it up under the rug. He doesn't even want to address it as in what we all seen it to be. Now, this is what I'm talking about with these guys like this that are picking and choosing. When you all know what Akademiks did was foul. But you don't want to put Akademiks on blast. You want to justify it and then say what he's not and why he isn't this, when we heard it. We specifically heard exactly what he said in detail. And it was sick. It was a little boy he was talking to. And he's trying to justify it and make it that all he can do is say, I'm sorry, when we all know it was sick behavior. Now, this is what's going on over there. See, I'm paying attention that he's cool with all the sickos. And then I seen it live earlier, right? Where he was in a room and it was another guy that he was trying to put him in a situation like he was in conversations with a transgender, right? And he's trying to take it in a direction that it wasn't even going for content. But he's trying to make it look like this guy is having personal conversations with a transgender, and to make content that was cool in that situation. But the brother stood up for himself, and it's just like with this dude right here, the way that he picks and chooses, we all know it's real fishy. And I'm gonna play the clip from No Jumper, so you know, if you haven't seen it, y'all can see the same thing that I seen, and y'all can let me know what y'all take on it, how y'all feel about it, because it's like we all know it's a lot of fishy stuff, a lot of sick stuff going on, and he wants to justify why Akademiks went this far in a conversation with a 15-year-old, as if it was okay to talk like that. All he should do is apologize. And I want y'all to check it out too, man. And it's like, these dudes is definitely weird, man. Check this out.
Yeah, because you know, bro going through what he going through over there.
Who?
You know who, our brother, bro. He's going through some things.
Akademiks.
And you know, I've been avoiding, I've been trying my best to avoid talking about it. But I'm like, okay, the more I avoid talking about it.
And you hear what he's saying? The brother's saying he's trying his best to avoid talking about it. When if anybody else, you want to expose them, even if you don't have hardcore facts, you want to put the information out there for content. But with Akademiks, you want to avoid talking about it. Come on, man.
It, I think it's worse because they know how close we are.
Right.
Right. So the only thing I can say, do I think acts that PDF file? No.
I love how everyone started calling it PDF file over the last like 6 months.
Yeah, we have to.
For YouTube's sake.
Yeah. No.
Of course not. How would an edgy conversation with a 15-year-old make him that?
No, I'm not saying
The
that.
definition of that is doing that.
No. I'm not going to say was it.
And if you listen to Adam, he's trying to justify it. Like, this isn't as bad as the world seen it. This is dumbed down to them because it's okay. But when they talk about Jay Reed or somebody else, it's justified. But with academics, it's not. It's okay. They got a reason why it isn't as bad as it seemed. Crazy.
Was inappropriate, right? And I think we have this little kid.
You don't think it's inappropriate? I think it was inappropriate. It seems fair to say.
No, it was inappropriate.
Okay, yeah.
We had this little kid on Clubhouse, right? And all the girls think he's cute. He'll pop in and ask for cash as he's 12. I don't allow him on my floor.
Okay.
Because if we're on the floor talking about something crazy, they're
Yeah,
going to say,
yeah.
WACK 100 with a whoop-de-whoop on, you know what I'm saying? Because believe it or not, Clubhouse is 12 and up. Right? So I think from this, my brother probably knows when it comes to the social media thing, zero tolerance for any minors unless it's someone that has something to do with what you're talking about.
Okay.
You know, if it's a minor that's an actor or has done something, achieved some type of scholar or an artist or whatever, cool. But you can't.
Now I gotta say this, right? He said Clubhouse is 12 and up. The way they talk on Clubhouse, there shouldn't be nobody but adults in there. And this is letting you know how they are poisoning the youth at 12 years old. You can be in a room, the way they talk, the games they be playing.
Cannot have whatever we consider in any way grown conversation directly with that
Right.
minor.
They're not ready
okay?
for that, for all the knowledge that
And
we
not
have.
only that, you know, it was real bad because it was other people saying things, but quite naturally they put it all on ACK.
That's
it was
true,
other
yeah.
people in the back saying all kind of crazy
You're
stuff.
the famous one. You're
put it
going
all
down.
on.
They don't give a fuck about
You know, I'm
anybody
seeing
else, yeah.
things that, you know, I know people, they trying to say, I don't know, I'm not on Twitch. They was saying he got kicked off Twitch. I wouldn't know how to check that one way or another.
There's a lot of misinformation. He may have been banned from Twitch because he was having a conversation with banned streamer Aiden Ross on Twitch. Like on Twitch, you're not allowed to be on Twitch if you're banned. Whereas we could have somebody who's banned on YouTube on this podcast and it wouldn't be an issue. However, if I were to give that person a show or consistently do content with them, it might be different. So we don't exactly know why he was banned on Twitch, but there's a lot of fake news saying that they said they banned him off the McDonald's app.
Yeah, something
I think that was actually
McDonald's
a joke.
and something like called like a daddy or something, something I don't know, right? But this is my, it's like
A daddy?
It's an app.
Now, if it was one of their kids, they wouldn't have the same energy as they're having for academics, right? It's justifiable with him because it's their people and they got a personal relationship. But if it was their kid that somebody else was talking to this, like, they wouldn't feel so comfortable with being all right with it, honestly.
Happy Dad.
Happy Dad,
That was
something right.
that was Cap as well. He's still on Happy Dad. Still getting drunk.
My stand is like, what's your stand? That's my brother. I've texted him, gave him advice. I'm going to tell him where he's right, where he's wrong at, what adjustments he needs to make. Ack is a good dude. Did he make a mistake? Yes. Was it a little distasteful? Yes. But it's not like, you know, the dude was in Ack's car. He was, I believe the kid is maybe like in another country or something.
Yeah,
like
he's
that.
in
So end of the day,
Malaysia.
no, I do not condone the conversation, but no, am I turning my back or any of that on academics? That's my brother.
Our threshold for cutting somebody off much higher than that.
Yeah,
You got to
that's
really do some
Crazy.
f***ed
That's
up
my
shit
brother.
for me to be like, okay, you're
Yeah, 'cause-
too f***ed up for me to even
Yeah,
communicate.
people
with.
like, well, you help him clean it up. I said, there's nothing bro could do but issue an apology.
Right.
You know, this ain't like he was drunk or any of that. Not to say that would be
Crazy.
an excuse, but it's like all he could do is issue an apology.
The
That's
worst
it.
thing you could say about him is he got a f***ed up sense of humor.
Yeah, that's
Don't
it.
we all?
The man said it ain't like he was drunk or something. What does him being drunk have to do with the conversation he was having with a 15-year-old boy? trying to corrupt his mind, and they act like this is okay and it's not that bad.
And I believe from this point, Ack's a very intelligent guy. He learned from it. I believe he's going to take advice and be, you know what? I'm just going to stick with talking to people of age. And then and that's what it is. That way, regardless of what he's talking about, even if it's deemed weird, right? You say weird.
SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Hey, bro, Inglewood Blue. I just could not stop. I have not called you, but yeah, when it comes to children, these people are wrong. I don't think no one under 18 or under 21 should be on any podcast. They're wrong, and it's just disgusting.
Real.
So I had to call in, bro. I was like, okay, y'all was doing y'all men thing. You know, I held back, pushed back. But yeah, I have to speak up for the children. No, I don't think no one under 18 or 21 should be on any podcast listening to adult conversations.
Yeah, this was out of pocket because him justifying it and trying to make it like it wasn't that bad. And it was a conversation with a kid that addressed it as, yo, this is grooming. But it's like, well, WACK, he tries to dumb things down that he don't want to address, but the things that he wants to address, he wants to highlight it.
Yes, sir. And not only that, the child was even more mature than Akademiks. He was like, I'm 15. You know what I mean? He was more mature. Oh, okay, baby, my blood is boiling right now. But yeah, the child was even like, I'm only 15. And dude just kept asking him questions. I'm like, oh. I don't know what this generation is, what this world is in, but yeah, that was wrong. And I didn't like it, but I had to call in. I've been pushing back. I text you, I text you. I was like, oh, did you get my text? I was like, oh, I'm not going to call in, but this one I had to call in. Like, when it comes to the children, like, no, that's not right. I don't care. They should not even be allowed to be on here 18 until 1821.
Right. I appreciate you calling in, though.
All right, bro. I'm out.
Stay locked in.
Yes.
Like, for real, though, to hear how he dumbs this situation down, but with any other situation that he wants to address, and like I said with the Willie D situation, he had everything to say without having any proof that this man told on somebody, right? But you addressed that because you wanted a reaction out of Willie D. But with Akademiks, you said you took everything in your power not to say something. If we gonna be real, man, that was a situation that he should addressed. Not just trying to let it go because you cool with him. And the same thing with Adam. They feel like it's okay when the little kids said they was grooming them. I'm like, man, these dudes, it's like they got an inside circle where certain things that we look at as sick, they think is cool. And then we watching the games that, I don't know if y'all seen it, but I'm going to run it back, right? Whereas though Adam was giving WACK 100 a present, and the present was a dildo of a makeshift of Adam's private area, and it was a present for WACK. And I'm like, man, hey, listen, man, these dudes here, man, it's okay for them to be sick when they want to be sick, but when they want to call somebody else out about something, they want people to respond to it and accept whatever they present to the people, when a lot of times y'all picking and choosing, man. And I'm gonna be real with that one. And if you see it right here, right? I'm gonna let y'all see it, man. It's like, man, these dudes be different.
I wanted to give you and your lady a very special gift.
Look at this right here.
Oh shit.
Look at this.
Oh my God.
I introduced to you
Look at this.
the Adam 22 fleshlight. This will be heavily censored on YouTube. You can head on over to my Twitter if you want to check it out in all its glory.
Yo, listen. Adam,
but I know that she's not used
Listen
to
to
dealing
this.
with peach things.
Listen, Adam.
What?
And I respectfully decline.
You don't want this.
And he's
I don't wanna touch the
smiling with
box.
this.
I feel like you would
Look-
have a lot of fun
look
with
at
it, or
WACK
least your girl
100's
would.
face.
Talking about.
You could use it
See, here go the
on
problem,
her.
though, right?
I'm
Could I
fucking up-
speak freely?
I'm messing up the box. Sure.
Ah, man.
You didn't bring us the Leonard Coochie.
It's right over there.
No, you ain't brought it. You ain't brought me one.
Here we go.
Oh, man.
Hey, yo, this dude is wild.
It's got my name
Oh,
on it.
man.
Listen, man, I don't Peter gaze.
Yeah.
That's a violation.
No, this is a beautiful piece of work. This
And
is very
he's
important.
laughing about this.
It could do.
This is a joke to him.
Now listen.
What?
Even if you would have brought me the Leonard Coochie, I would have respectfully declined.
No, you can do that.
Oh, man.
Nah, I don't.
Come
I
on,
don't-
man.
Listen.
I didn't know it came with like a little instruction manual here.
Come on, man. Do y'all see that right there? The man was giving him a sculpture of his private part, and he laughed about it. This was a gift that he was giving WACK 100 now. This was a total gift, and he found that amusing. But when those people came up there to do business and y'all wanted to flip the script on them, right? You didn't find that amusing. You felt like it was time to go in that situation. But this situation here, it was a situation that he was amused. Another man trying to give you a sculpture of his private area is a joke. Come on, man. It's like these dudes, they got a lot of weird stuff going on with them. They really, really sick. You feel me? And Adam is playing on all these brothers that come up there, and it's some funny stuff inside going on. Why WACK ain't really taking this serious? Why is this so much of a joke of another man giving you a sculpture of his private area? Come on, man. It's crazy, man. Hey, Mina, you said, I bet Ack wish he ran content on WACK Clubhouse had field day with Ack. Had a field day with him. I already know, man. It's like these dudes is sick to a whole nother level, man. And for him to laugh and think it's a joke for a man to give you a gift of his genitals, oh, man. And say this is for you and your wife. But with other situations, you want to go so hard. And I'm going to go to the clip too, where, you know, when he was talking about Jay Reed on here, it's like you got all the details to say about Jay Reed, but you ain't saying nothing about Mars. You ain't saying nothing when you came to the public saying that the man gonna come on your show and talk. You said WACK like that type of stuff. He has to. He has to like that kind of stuff. If we being real, it's crazy. Gene, you said WACK in the closet. A man would be fighting. Like, yo, a man would be upset about this. But Adam got a hold on these jokers so tight, they just go with whatever. It's a respect thing when they dealing with Adam. But when it's their own people, they want to raise up. They got to set an example against their own people. Why you shouldn't come at me or have a conversation with me this way. But Adam can say anything under the sun and they still have a great level of respect for him, man. You said they fake don't speak on the truth, rather speak on BS. What fake people do. Like, definitely. That's what they do too. They know what they be doing, man. And it's crazy. You gonna laugh with another man giving you an object like that. SBGB TV, it's a live calling show. State your name, where you calling in from.
It's the big Deacon calling from old ugly ass Robonia, Florida, brother. And yes, sir, brother, happy Sunday to each and all on this beautiful February. And brother, the Deacon just want to go on and get straight to the point, man. First of all, yes, sir, brother, young children or anybody that's under 15, don't you listen to old tacky, wacky, yacky, BBL ass Derek Coleman, Webster 100. Don't listen to him. He's sitting there lying in a Motel 6 bed right now with milk crates holding it up. The bed shaped like Bobby Brown Gumby. Another thing too, brother. Man, he bothering Willie D. Leave old Willie D. You know he's an old country bumpkin that can't talk good. You know he from old Texas. Let him steal lotto tickets and sell pro wings or whatever shoes. Them old country ass crimes, and you gonna snitch on the man for them old bootleg phones he's selling? The phones probably you have to buy a calling card for them ragged ass phone Willie D got in trouble for. And that's sad that White 100 will bring something up like that when you living in a city and a town where y'all killing all the gangbangers and everybody. You can't even go to the Waffle House and get a chicken dinner without getting shot in your ass over there. So Wack, why you bothering the South? This is why, again, you can't give everybody a microphone. Wack 100 is a ghetto baby mama. This how a Negro baby mama act when they go to child support court. Yes, sir. Brother, that Negro is a toxic ass BBM, FBA baby mama. That's a nigga that don't want to see his old ugly ass baby mama. He slept with her in high school because he was horny and he ain't had nothing else to do. He couldn't lay with his first cousin, so he seen wacky baby mama 1-100. Because I don't know a grown man who that's masculine that act like him. And he wear the same pants, look like twice out the week. So kids, if you got a DJ Akademiks eating gummy bears, because you could tell a pervert too by the way that they are. They always on all the internet sites. They even eat pervert food like yogurt and gummy worms. And DJ Akademiks, 50 years old, and he eating gummy bears and talking on Twitch with high school kids. If you don't sit your bad body ass down, and all this money that they got, but they look dirty and tacky. How you Negro got all the money in the world, but you got on Goodwill, got doggone clothes? That's crazy. Cause we ain't, brother DZ, we ain't seen no money been spent yet, or we don't see no lavish ass lifestyle. All we see is Akademiks with that stank sweatshirt on and them doggone jogging pants and Wack 100. You gonna a bird flock with the feathers? Don't you let? I wouldn't want Wack 100 to agree with anything I got there to say. But brother, you stay on top of old Motel ass 6, Gary Coleman, BBL shape, Red Lobster biscuit face 100, and stay on his ass, brother. And all you youngsters, keep listening to our brother. He trying to keep y'all out of jail. Y'all listen to him and keep your mind right. And God, we ask that you touch everybody right now, God. Give them a good blessing. And God, let anybody who listening to wacky tacky clubhouse ass 100, God, to stay off the internet with him. God, we rebuke it right now. And God, we pray for Mr. Reed and everybody who this stupid nigga learn affected. In your name, in Jesus' name. And the Deacon out.
Alright. Hey, the Deacon call and he know he go hard. Hey, man. Honestly, though, man, I just don't like how he picks and chooses. But with this situation here, he didn't even want to address it. It took him everything to address it. But with certain situations, he wants to go public. He has all the audio, all the video. But this here, you don't want to speak about it. And this was dealing with a kid now, right? It's like they pick and choose, man. You said Fleece Johnson will get with Wack and Adam. They better be careful playing on this internet. See, they've been doing this for a while, but a lot of people are looking at them in a different light now because they're picking and choosing who they want to do it with, and they're acting like they're untouchable over there. See, the situation at No Jumper is so public. Adam don't want to act like he's against Wack at all. Whatever Wack is saying, he is agreeing with it. but none of them is talking about the other person. And you know, it's a audio call that they played when they wanted to address the situation about Jay Reed, right? Because they had everything to say about Jay Reed, so they wanted to address that, and they wanted to play the call. But even though Jay Reed said in the call there's somebody else involved in the situation, they didn't want to go there with that. They talked over that. You got to pay attention to how they like to talk over certain things when it should be addressed as well, right?
Or with the feds or whatever he told them. I got his paperwork actually. The exposure sent it to me, and
hold on.
Oh, I know. I saw something about a sex offender list.
Yo, this is me.
You're the one who
he got all the information to talk about Jay Reed.
33 in the third. He's dangerous.
Oh.
See, I think people think I'm lying about what's the name up there?
So you got
Spy 33 in the third.
Okay, and
you see everything he sent me.
And it just says that he is. Oh, he's on Megan's Law.
There you go.
And it has his address. You can just find anyone who's on Megan's Law.
We got to register. So in your community, if you go to Megan's Law, put your address in, it'll let you know who's on the sex offenders list around you.
Okay.
And they can't be within a mile of a school and all that. So you might have a neighbor.
There's a school less than a mile from my house, so they might be in trouble.
Yeah, they shouldn't be there. Like, because I had one in my neighborhood, and I went and knocked on his door.
Really?
Yeah.
What was that conversation like?
I knocked on his door. He opened it up. I looked at him. I looked at my phone. I said, J49170. You know where I live, right? Yeah. I said, so we on the yard with it. He said, bro, I would never come down that way. Cool, I left.
You hear what he's saying here? So he's saying somebody moved into his neighborhood with one of those charges, and he goes and knocks on his door to let him know he knows who he is, and he says his prison number. But with WACK, you don't want to say nothing to him. You don't want to address him in no way, shape, or form because you pick and choose. You all right with what he did, right? You tried to make it to the world like you don't condone it, right? But you got to condone it if you don't want to address it. And with anybody else, you got something to say about it. You want to address everybody else that comes across your path. But that situation, it didn't mean enough to you, right? It wasn't that serious enough. But if somebody else goes through something and you say they're telling and snitching, that means enough for you to address it. Y'all see what I'm saying here, though? It's crazy. You said Adam is the ringmaster. He is a culpable legal premise liability is his spot. And it's crazy that they're so accepted to it as if they don't want to address that. It's crazy. SBGB TV, it's a live calling show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Hey, what's up, bro? This is Zay chiming in again, bro. Listen, right? I'm just using common sense, right? Think about this. If somebody was talking to your kid or probably anybody kid I know, any parent gonna feel some type of way. Like, you're not gonna be on the phone talking like adult shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're not gonna be like that. It's like, I don't care how they try to downsize it. It don't make sense. You can't talk to no kid like that. I would have flipped the fuck out. Excuse my language. I'd have flipped out if I'd have heard, you know what I'm saying? And then they grown, like, that's crazy. But they be trying to downsize and make it acceptable and then side with people that got bread. Now, if it was somebody that was broke and didn't have a platform or they couldn't gain nothing or, you know what I'm saying, use them in some type of way, they be throwing them under the bus. That's how you be seeing how these dudes be, you know, they choose sides. No, it ain't cool in no way. You know what I'm saying? That's just how a parent react. You can't tell me, oh, I was just playing with him. Nah. What the fuck you mean? You look like the person that's really gonna act it out. And you know what I mean? Hey, listen, if you talk like it, you walk like it. That's how I carry it. And at the end of the day. But yeah, I dig the channel, bro. Keep doing your thing, yo. And I did have something else to say, but I don't remember. I'm trying to think, damn, it was something else. But yeah, man, they like, you know what I'm saying? Them dudes be trying to get links and get some type of status, and because they be like thinking like some of them dudes ain't gonna fall and they gonna be cool, so they don't want to rub them the wrong way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he know well what Act said was out of pocket, and he don't want to address it.
Yeah, they supposed to address it, man. You supposed to call it out. You can't, like, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter, male, female. You can't, you know what I'm saying? That's innocence. And then the young boy had more brains than the people, you know, whoever academic, whoever they was talking to. And you know what I mean? That's how you know it's just weird, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't buy me. You dig? If you got a price, man, you for sale. You for whoever the highest bidder is, man. And that's all it takes for you to be weird or out of place, man, that's a sad situation. You know what I mean? Because we gotta stand for something. You can't, you know what I mean? Certain things that this ain't going, it's like, you know what I mean? There's certain situations that went on, like as far as this vaccines or whatever that was rocking out. Like, you know what I mean? Some people said, no, I ain't staying in the house. You know what I mean? Some people ain't follow command because they just feel as though, man, listen, you know what I mean? Last time I heard about that, we was in chains. And, you know what I mean? That's what made me resist a lot of this stuff and just my upbringing, man. I go by how I feel, you know what I'm saying? And when you be talking, you know what I mean, saying what you say on this page, I mean, you know what I mean, it definitely touched down with a lot of people. So, you know, it's a resistance, man. You know what I mean? I had a problem with them putting hands on another black person, man, then this, like, it's okay. Nah, man, you don't do that. They ain't doing it. And then they look at us like we wild beasts, man, laugh at us. And look, he go to that station and he talk on no jumper. He give boy utmost respect. Yeah. And it's just obvious. It's obvious. Yeah. You talk to him like he your boss because you're trying to get something from him or whatever. But at the same time, you would talk to another black person and he jumped up on the board. I don't know his name, but it's like, he jumped up in front of the board like he was trying to hold him back and all that. For one, you fraud, nigga. Ain't nobody gonna hold me back. If I want to do something, I'm gonna do it. And two, you know what I'm saying? You touch me, I'll probably lash out on you if I'm that mad. You know what I'm saying? But he fraud, it's all a game. But yeah, he ain't got that smoke for everybody else. He's like, he want to pick on weak people, man. People think he can get over on. That ain't no, you know what I mean? You a bully. That's punk stuff. As soon as you get into a fight, a real one, you know what I mean? You're going to be bowing down. Just like if he touch the pen, and I don't wish that on nobody, but he ain't going to be tough boy in there. It's going to be a lot of niggas to squabble with, and like he say. You know what I mean?
I appreciate you calling in, bro.
Thanks for your time, brother.
Stay locked in.
All right.
Yeah, man. And it's like they are accepting what Act said as if it was okay and it wasn't that bad, but it was bad, man. For you to get into a conversation at that magnitude and act as if it was cool to talk like that and you knew it was a 15-year-old, your mind's somewhere else. And we know this. Your mind is somewhere else, and this is how you think, literally. So we can't act like as if he don't usually think like this. It just, at that moment, probably because he was drinking and doing what he do, it just came out fluently, and now he's like, oh man, I messed up. But you know what you did, man. This is probably what he's into from what we seen, because he said it so easy. And I'm like, man, these dudes is like crazy, man. You said West Coast don't claim Loose Coochie or Weenie 100. Hey, Spider, I bet they don't, man. These dudes right here is out of pocket, man. When they go and deal with Adam, they got a whole nother level of respect. And I'm like, man, y'all dudes got the utmost respect for this dude. Y'all saying he giving y'all a platform, and then y'all want to say the white man. They say the white man's giving them a platform, but why is most of the people that's going over there self-destructing? If we being real, very seldom, few is leveling up from over there, but most people they self-destructing. It's a whole problem that come out the situation. And they act like we don't understand that. They should have called ACK out just how they would call anybody else out. And we going to sit here and check them out, how they wanted to make sure they called Jay Reed out, but they ain't got no rap for ACK.
I gave you my CDC number. You know what I'm saying? But we got all this paperwork, you know.
So he wasn't surprised about you showing up and giving him this sort of information?
Watch the content. What's the offense?
Okay.
Jay Reed.
I appreciate it, Spider Low.
Or injury.
Yeah, I got all the description of what he did. I got the medical reports on what they found.
Wait,
everything
so
he ripped.
Year of last conviction, 2009. Year of last release, 2015. So you're saying that he got locked up for 6 years for this?
Listen, this is why he's on the thing saying I cried every night in prison.
Wow.
Bro, if you read the details on what he did and how he did her.
You got
the
details?
Report, what Miss Spot 33 in the third ain't to be played with. We got the content.
What the fuck?
What you think? Look, what you mean we got the content, right?
He got all the content and every detail from Jay Reed, but ACK said what he would do to a little boy, and you don't want to talk about that? Come on, man. Come on, man. You know for a fact. You don't know what Jay Reed pled guilty to as being a fact. You just know he pled guilty to it and what was stated, right? But you know for a fact in detail what Akademiks said that he would do to a little boy, right? Saying you wanted to be next to me and all that, but you don't want to detail it? These dudes be picking and choosing, man. They got a lot of funny stuff with them, and I'm going to be real with that, man. They got a whole lot of funny stuff with them, man. You said ACK said if he go down, everyone going down. And I bet that's how he thinking. Because I'm sure he knows a lot of information on these dudes. And they don't want to throw him under the bus so nothing don't come back on them. Crazy. You said Adam gives the platform so they can act a fool, start beef, and crash out. Meanwhile, he making all the money. Big facts, man. Big facts. Big facts. This man is police. Listen, we don't put it past him. We don't put it past him. From what we see, all the activity you into, all the beef, all the situations you in and out of, but you still out here. See, they think it's a game with this situation, but if you pay attention, the stuff that they know they don't have no control over, they don't mention. That's why they not mention Mars. They not saying nothing about Mars because they don't have control of the situation. If they felt that they literally had control and was able to manipulate him into coming on their show, saying what they want, they would be speaking about the brother. But being as though they see they ain't got no control, we don't hear nothing. Hey, Tonette, sometimes too much telling Cap gets you what the hand called for is use of common sense. Gotta listen and pay attention. These dudes, they out of whack, man. WACK does biz with 6ix9ine, who was convicted of weird allegations and all that. And WACK is walking contradiction. That is a big fact. De Niro, he knows 6ix9ine has been convicted of something like that. But not once has he said anything about 6ix9ine being convicted of one of those type of charges. But with Jay Reed, he wants to publicize it. He wants to get him put off the set. He wants to turn everybody against him, right? But 6ix9ine, he ain't said one thing about that charge for him. And it's crazy, man. The game is crazy. And we're going to let it play a little more, man. Real rap.
Whoa.
The nurse observed injuries to the victims. I don't even know how to say these words. Labia minora. The perhymental tissue. I don't know how to say this shit. Or vestibula. The cervix, penis, and rectum. The victim has small rectal tears, which was bleeding. The nurse concluded that the genitals and anal findings were consistent with recent blunt force penetration trauma.
Oh man!
Right? And
Does
then,
it have an age of the victim?
I believe she was adult. Right? She says
Kid.
she awoke to really, really, really bad pain in her butt. Defendant was engaging in anal intercourse with her. He inserted his penis into her anus at least 4 times while she was awake. She started screaming, "Stop, stop, stop, let me go home. I won't say anything, stop." She screamed help more times than that, right? She could count. Defendant told her, "Shut the fuck up, bitch," and put his arm over her mouth. We got the content.
But wait, so it could be an adult, or is Megan's Law exclusively for
Megan's
underage
Law is
victims?
any sex offense.
He got the detail in this situation. And you see how aggressive he wanted to speak about that. But you got academics on live, whatever Twitch, where he was at, talking to a little boy about some weird stuff, doing something out of pocket, but you really didn't want to address that. We got to make that make sense, man. These dudes, man, it's like they foul all around the board. You got everybody's paperwork, right? You ain't got no paperwork on you, I guess, because your paperwork must be sealed, right? We all seen you on video with the strap. We watching what we seeing, but nothing's happening to you, right? But you know everything on everybody else, but you don't want to say nothing about I. We got to make it make sense with that, man. It's crazy. You said, how is he 60 with a 3 in his hand, with a 3 in his handle, if that's loose? You already, you said, I don't know who it is, but you know, we ain't paying him no mind, man. Whoever it is. You said Trump can't even access the paperwork WACK come up with. Hey, yo, WACK come up with something. He got details. He talking about he got all the spies. He don't even know their names. He don't talk to them. They just text him all the time. It's crazy. If we being real, man, bro he contradicts himself all the time, but not a lot of people call him out, and it's some people do.
I don't believe she was a minor.
But it's crazy.
It would stipulate that. Okay. But not only that, let me tell you what's even more crazy about it. He did this with 2 other people.
What?
So him and 2 other dudes is standing there with their Johnson out while she's drunk sleep. Not to say it would be right, but exclude the vagina. They hit the buttocks.
Oh, Jesus. Well, they were saying there was all this damage to the vagina.
See, he say this with conviction, with meaning, right? But he heard act clear as day. But he don't want to say nothing about it. You said, I've heard 3-finger WACK go off on people on Clubhouse for just asking a question. But Adam just tried to give him a toy of his joint to stick into his girl, and all he can say is, do you sit there and grin? This is, you feel me? It's okay for that. That's all justifiable. And I listened to him earlier try to turn this guy as in he was saying he was talking to the transgender dude. Like, I ain't never even seen this dude before. I ain't never had a conversation. WACK trying to manipulate the conversation, and then got the tranny trying to verify like they had a conversation, but saying this is the homie. Hey, man, these dudes be crazy, man. Said he's a house nigga. Got to be, man. Got to be.
As well.
Oh, his homies called me. I got the content.
He got the content on everything else.
Like enraged.
Not the guys in the gang.
The ones that came and rolled the building.
Okay.
They apologized for that too.
Right. Okay.
Right? They said, WACK, we ain't got his back. He not from over here. We're going to deal with what he seen. See, dude wanted the clout, and he was playing one way. You heard him on the phone with Loose Cannon, right?
Like a tiny little bit.
Appreciate
of
it, G from the Bay. Salute back, bro.
Rick Rock no longer supports him after they did that interview together, but he doesn't with him anymore?
He can't support him, bro.
Well, aside from this rape thing, but like he already wasn't with him,
when
right?
Rick Rock heard this dude on the phone, right, laughing. Remember, this is the Don affiliate. Remember, I'm not a gang member. Now you've been watching him. With
he wants to discredit. He wants to discredit Jay Reed so much. He has every detail to discredit him, to make his hood turn against him in a situation that they say happened from 2000 and what was that? 2007, right? But we just heard this from Akademiks and you don't want to say nothing about it? Like, come on, man. Let's be real on that one, man. You supposed to address it all. If you want to put people paperwork out there and you want to talk about people's situation, a situation like this should have been addressed. And that's facts.
I'm an activist for the community. You know, you watching that dude, right? I'm going to let you hear the real Jay Reed.
Oh, Lord.
It's the real Jay Reed.
He want to show the real Jay Reed.
Yeah, I can see you.
Jay Reed.
Oh, yeah, I see Jay Reed. What's up with it, cuz?
Fuck you, nigga.
Why you just saying fuck me? What's up, though?
Let's leave it at that. No, but
I know.
Say what it is, bro.
No, but at the end of the day, it's like, you know.
That's my nigga, gang. That's my nigga, cuz. He ain't have
Listen to the call again, though.
Yeah.
You know, I'm already like.
What's up with that nigga Rick Rock, though? Why cuz keep trying to add fuel to the fire? Come on, bro.
I don't know, cuz. That's something between y'all. That's the whole thing. It's everybody that has nothing to do with me. I don't know, cuz. What you want me to say?
No, because they were saying that all the lawsuits, the police shit. I'm like, Jay Reed is not gonna do that.
He's not gonna do that, man. Listen. Cuz that's just who, like, come on, nigga. What street shit puts the shit out? I know y'all didn't put it out, but the nigga that wasn't a good one.
But you have to understand. Yeah, but you have to understand. Nobody put it out. It's just other people was there, and it got out.
And for all the people, you got to pay attention to how Loose Cannon is a person that'll try to talk to you nice just to get you to speak a certain way, and then he flips on you afterwards. If the people around the world don't understand this about Loose Cannon and still communicate with him, you got to be literally crazy. You setting yourself up, because these dudes literally send Loose to talk to him, right? And Loose talks to him as if it's a good conversation, but then right after that, you want to talk stuff about the man.
Nah, no. Okay.
Watch this. He's going to admit that he know who puts it out.
Even if you put it in that sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing that nobody could do at that point. Clear it up online. It's not, but it clear it up. There ain't no gangster against neighborhood thing.
But it's not that.
It was just me. Listen to me. I can see if it was just me. You have another individual, bro. I can't control that.
But nigga, you went on Compton Rick Rock doing a whole.
And you see how he's letting him know, though, it's another individual. They don't want to talk about this. This is the same guy that they said they spoke to, that they was going to have on the show. But anytime anybody say something about Moss, they want to talk around that. They ain't got nothing to say for that.
Speech though, cuz, like, come on, cuz, it ain't no Ricky Lake or no motherfucker.
Hey, look.
Laugh.
Because you.
Yeah.
You already know, Pac-Man, on the set.
Yeah, that's, look, and,
I don't know. Look, that's
yeah, bygones be bygones.
It ain't no gangster.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. So let's. Or are you suing? Are you suing?
I ain't answering that, bro, because it ain't got nothing to do with me.
Okay, so what about so? Yeah, but we ain't worrying about Mauricio.
You hear that, right? They so cocky now. They ain't worried about Moss, and they want to make it like it's a joke. And They acting like they ain't worried about it. They don't want to address it. They ain't worried about it. But you already know it's going to be a different tune. I'm telling you that now. It's going to be a total different tune. They so cocky though. And it's crazy. You said WACK is a lame. He try to bully people, but people he can't bully, he say they weird. That's one thing I noticed about him. And that's facts. Somebody that he can't bully, they all weird to him. And that's real rap. It's crazy. You said he not going to do that. Jay Reed said he. Listen, I guarantee you, Jay Reed, being as though that what he did just now, Jay Reed going to sue too. Jay Reed going to sue too. You said none of this little effing tattletelling absolves him from what happened at No Jumper. Not at all. He's definitely a part of the situation, but he's trying to make whatever he's trying to prove to the world, but that ain't proving nothing about the case, if we being real. You said Loose need hooked on phonics. His speech makes me want to go upside his head to get the words out faster. Hey, Lou, you said he's suing and Loose, you don't have no money. You know these dudes be capping, man. It's crazy.
You know their birthday and everything. Yeah, come on, listen, bro. That's your segment. Whatever. It don't. We ain't worried about it. We ain't worried about cuz, bro.
And WACK 100 is literally playing this now. He's literally playing this for the world. He's playing it. This is why I tell y'all he's throwing Loose under the bus. Because why would you play over and over to the world that we not worried about the other guy? So you make it seem like the other guy is not in a serious situation, that he's not going through something, and you saying we ain't worried about him. That's who you should be worried about. Y'all keep contacting Jay Reed, acting like y'all justifying whatever Jay Reed been through in his past, that's going to justify what happened, and y'all not worried about what happened to Moss. That shit don't even sound right, man. It's crazy. That don't even sound right, man. You said these niggas running out of options. They know it. They definitely know it. You said, bro, if I can't bully you, he'll find some BS to make up about you. You mess with men, you snitching or something. And that's his angle. That's his angle. You feel what I'm saying? And he tries to get other people to contact you to try to get you up in a little web so he can have something to say about you. And I noticed that. The same thing that he was trying to do with CC. You had a punk come on the show with Reggie Wright and try to make your point be what it is, when we all seen through that. That game done ran out. You done ran that play so many times, it done ran all the way out, if we being real. It's crazy. Kid, you said WACK tried to interrupt Woody live and call him the biggest rat, but Woody shut him down quick and said, I'ma see you when you come to ATL. And the one thing I know about WACK, he don't wanna address nobody that really want that energy. He's always trying to take advantage of people that don't got that energy for him. But people that really got that energy, he don't want to hold up to that, if we being real.
We cleared just Jay Reed. That's cool.
Listen, my thing is this. You did what you did, right? You ain't got to worry nothing. You ain't got to worry about me. You got to worry about the other shit.
No, I'm not worried about nothing. Because at the end of the day,
You ain't worried about it.
Yeah, like, as long as there ain't no police shit, no nothing like that, because we straight.
Yeah, Jay Reed not with none of that shit, man.
Okay.
You can't say me, bro. Listen, and you know, bro, once that shit get out there the way it did, nobody has no control over that shit. Nigga, y'all niggas looking at me. I'm like, why y'all looking at me?
No, we looking at the nigga Compton Buster ass Medea Ricklock, bro. Cause it's a police ass nigga, bro. No, nigga, y'all on there on the couch doing some Ricky Lake shit, bro.
I can say something too, right?
No,
I can say this, right? Whoever like this, you know and I know, right? Without saying it, whoever that person filmed it, that was a negative. I know what the motherfucker look like. I know for sure.
okay, well we deal with that on another time, but we don't have no. It's not nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So we know. All right. Well,
the show ain't in the market. They gonna get to make everything. No. I don't have no animosity.
okay, so then we good.
So he's laughing. He's clowning with Loose. He say he don't have no animosity. The guy that said he ain't a gang member, you hear the real conversation.
Yeah.
Cuz, gangster.
On the set.
Right? So
I'm like, WACK is literally still trying to justify Jay Reed. It was two people there, WACK. It wasn't just one person. It was two people. You want to make that Jay Reed said this and he's laughing. What about the other person? Why haven't they addressed that after I debunked it, man? If we being real. Spider Look said, witness intimidation 101. They goofy as fuck. Like real rap. Straight goofy. And they don't even understand that they're making the case much more solid against them. They're making the case so solid by continuing to go at Jay Reed. And you think about this now, right? The DA is seeing this. This is no jumper now. They got plenty of police that subscribe to the channel. So the DA is seeing that y'all keep trying to intimidate one person and y'all saying that y'all not worried about the other guy. Y'all want everybody from his set to put him off the set. Y'all want him to do something to him. And you are the one, WACK. You the one that's trying to make sure something happens to this man. And you not acting like there's another person involved. Now y'all done talk. Y'all ain't said, since I've been talking about Moss and I showed and proved that they have not been in contact with the brother, they not saying nothing about Moss. I wonder if everybody's seeing that. Since I put that information out there, they are not saying nothing. Anytime the conversation come up, they just go over it. Oh yeah, we ain't worried about that. And WACK, he not saying nothing at all. And y'all know when they called in here together and I said what I said, they talking about they gonna call him on three-way. I know y'all can't get in contact with the brother. Y'all trying to just manipulate people to go with the narrative, I guess, so y'all can have the public on your side. Nah, ain't nobody riding with y'all, man. Y'all got some people that don't have common sense agreeing with y'all, but the people that got common sense, they not riding with y'all at all, if we being honest, man. You said then they're trying to smut his name with his past to have everyone turn against him. We hip to that, though. Like real rap, though, Sean. But I'm sure it's some people from the set, right? I'm sure it's some people from the set that allow this dude to manipulate him. You feel me? When honestly, people should be coming at him like, well, why y'all ain't been say that? Now y'all coming up with that and trying to make it look like that's the reason y'all went on Jay Reed. Now y'all want to come up with that? Y'all should have been said that. That should have been the reason that y'all said y'all went on him. Not now that y'all looking for something against him. If we being real, it's crazy. Literally told him just to make sure it's no police shit on recorded call. Make that make sense. Y'all are literally putting your own evidence online. And y'all don't want nobody else to talk about it. It's like their brain ain't functioning right, if we being honest, man. Had them discombobulated like a motherfucker. They got the fuck up out of here quick. Like big facts. They already know one thing about me. They couldn't come playing. See, they know certain people that they can't play with. And if y'all pay attention, they haven't mentioned SBGB TV yet. You hear me? And I've been going all the way in like a Lil Wayne and Drake song. I'm going in, I'm going in, I'm going in. I've been going in. They ain't said one thing about SBGB TV because they know I know the facts. So if they start referencing me and people start coming to check me out beyond the people that's already rocking with me, it's going to light them up. Whereas though they ain't got no defense to the situation. If we being real. I know y'all paying attention to that, man. Real rap.
On some real shit, I believe he was running this thing because from what Travis Ford told me, WACK dude always used to want to be interviewed, saying how can you get interviews. I think he was eating it up. But you don't realize it's levels to this, Adam. You can go down there and play with other people. And it just might be a back and forth and that's it. But when you start playing with people that got resources and got a team, right? Spot 33 in the third is because he's spot 33. Right? They in my phone number, 1 through 38. I don't know their names. I don't know their voices. They only communicate by text. Right? So
he got these people that do research that he don't know their names. He don't know their voices. He just know them by text. Come on, man. This dude just be lying, man. I can't go for this. This dude just continues to lie, man. You don't know their name. You don't know their voices, but they texting you information. Come on, man. Let's make it make sense, man.
They watch everything we do. They stay in my goo. When they hear something, they go to work. And at the end of the day, if you know you got these type of skeletons in your closet, you on Megan's list, why would you come playing with the exposers?
Yeah. If he wanted to go viral, he did so in about the worst way possible.
You should have went and played with somebody else. 1090, he sits and wait for the cream of the crop to do something. The exposers, man, you could be a bum on the street.
Nobody is too microscopic.
Nah, we gonna run the content.
For sure. Holy shit. That was crazy, man.
That's your guy.
Yeah, wow. I mean, yeah, after the whole gang thing, kind of hard to be a J. Reed fan. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, now, I hate to say it, in a way, it kind of looks like loose cannon, karma. It kind of looked like, shit, he's the savior. Because everybody...
Do you hear this, man? He's saying it's like karma. Like loose cannon was the savior. All he doing is throwing loose under the bus. I gotta say this. That's all he's doing. And loose cannon cannot even see this. The man done specifically said, loose cannon, one man, one gun. It's all on video. I don't have to say nothing. I can plead the fifth. The video's right there. What do I have to say? I'm going to get my lawyer, go down there, and then I turn myself in if I get charged and get bailed out. See, they're trying to make it where, though, they put it where they can't get no bail. I can see it coming, man.
When it comes to those type of people, unfortunately, they want to see one thing. So I understand when he says, every day I was in jail, I cried. And I'm telling myself, you a gangster crib. Why would you? But shout out to the 11 gangsters. I told them, you mob. They called me yesterday and said, WACK, it's coming out of our mouth. He ain't from our neighborhood. We don't represent him no more. He can't claim to say it no more. So that ain't where he's from. I won't even say that. At the time of the event, the situation happened, that's definitely what he was repping. And people was calling wanting to take fades for him. Wow. Saying they G homie.
And listen to this though, right? When this first happened, right? He said, I don't know nothing about no 11-8 gangster crip and all this and all that, right? So what I'm thinking is they done came at WACK, right? and ready to squabble. So now WACK then flipped the script and found something on Jay Reed, right? I gotta say this, right? WACK then flipped the script and found something on Jay Reed and got these brothers to turn against Jay Reed. Now he's saying like he got respect for him. But at first, he like, man, I ain't never heard of no 11-8 gangster, man. I don't know who this is. I don't know that. But they was ready to go to war at first for Jay Reed now, right? Now that he done flipped them against Jay Reed, he got all the respect for them. Man, y'all got to pay attention to WACK game, boy. This man is off the hook, man. Like, the worst kind, man.
Once they heard it and seen it and got that information, Rico and a few other cats over there, they called in yesterday, was like, he ain't from the set. You know what I'm saying? So
how the cookie crumbles, man.
I mean, it is what it is, man.
God damn.
It is what it TI is, man.
Definitely. Wow. So we're doing a double episode this week. So they're going to be able to tune in a couple days and see us have a iconic sit down with a Wood.
What's his name?
Garrett.
Garrett. Yeah, I watched him in here with you. He's definitely, I was trying to find flaws.
Like, WACK picks and chooses so much, man. And it's crazy because I watched also on here how he wants to go at Scott Stewart's ex-wife or ex-girl, whatever, the baby mom. And he was going hard on her. Hard. But you don't want to say nothing about Akademiks, man. Like, these dudes, man, they different, man. And I really think he working, man. And I'm sticking to that, man. Ain't no way the way he operates that he ain't working, man. It's crazy. You got everything to say about everybody else in every other situation, but you don't want to say nothing about Ak. Ak is off limits. What he did wasn't that bad. It was wrong, which he's saying, but it wasn't that bad. Come on, man. It's the same situation, man. You said daddy name dropper. Now he knows Rico from over there. Ain't that something, though? Ain't that something? Hey, Spider Low, ain't that something? Now he knows this person over there. He got respect for everybody over there. But this is what I try to tell people that be watching, right? If you are in a gang, when you start communicating with them dudes, all you do is identify your position. Because now he's going to put you out there where everybody knows you. And now everybody knows who's running this situation, who's the top dog of whatever situation, because he's in connection. And his phone is tapped. I can bet my bottom dollar on that. There's no way that the phone ain't hit. Him and Lou's phone is straight hit. And I can guarantee you that. Crazy. He said, I already told you, bro. They respect the money and power of others bigger than them. And it's like they got mad respect for Adam. They got mad respect for Adam. They treat Adam as the master. They said Adam is giving them a platform so they can go on there and talk about gang politics, tell all the intel of the gang, and they can crash out while Adam just sit there like this. Hey, man. Hey, man. We got to make it make sense, man. And it's crazy. Shout out to R&B for setting the trap for WACK. And he don't even understand it still. He gonna hate her soon. Because on the show right here, he just said he cussed her out the day before. And I guess he did this show on Thursday. So last Wednesday, he done cussed R&B out. And now he wanted to apologize publicly. So on here, he said he wanted to apologize. And it's like these dudes, man, they different, man. They different, man. They have more than that one phone. Of course they do, right? But they be talking reckless, bro. I'm telling you that now. They be talking reckless on the main phones, man. I know they got more than one phone, but I know they just be talking reckless because they cocky like that, man. You said Adam the Boss, CS2 the Capo. Said DJ Academic should have known better. He acted like a Bate boy. Definitely did. And I'm sure the people that are from Jamaica that he know, they ain't feeling that. You talking about doing this to a little boy, which is sick, and doing it to a boy. So it was sick. Ain't no justifying that. But WACK and Adam trying to dumb it down to the people like we ain't supposed to feel like this ain't right. They saying, yo, they want us to say something to them, but we don't feel that it deserves the level to address it that way. What? It deserves all the level. Be as though it was a little boy. Come on, man. We got to really make that make sense, man. You said CS2 phone been tapped since Death Row days. And like I told y'all before, the man said that they let him know they had 300 hours of phone conversation, and then that the person that they was talking to had 17 murders, right? But you mean to tell me they didn't pick you up? They called you on the phone and said, we got 300 hours of conversation? You can't tell me that, because I know how it worked. If they got your phone tapped and they got that many hours of conversation, they bringing you down so that they can talk to you about that and see if you want to elaborate, right? But he said that he was just contacted. Like you just got a phone call and the Fed's going to call you and say, hey, man, hey, WACK, we got 300 hours of phone conversation, man. What's going on with you? Let's make it make sense, man. You see any mafia movie, he playing the same game. You go hard on everybody else to take the suspicions off of you. That's the old Donnie Brasco-ish. Bingo. Now that's a fact. And I'm paying attention to it, right? Because it's like he picking certain people out of the blue that he really don't got no proof that they even said nothing. When he said Willie D, I'm like, come on, bro. And we sat there and listened to him read the indictment while he got 6 flunkies on a panel now. It's 6 of them, all flunkies. And they on the panel sitting there listening to it, agreeing, and this man ain't say one fact about Willie D telling. If we being real. But this is the games that he do, though. And like you said, it's to take the focus off him. And I gotta agree with you there. Just to make sure that people are looking at other people as if he got the intel of everybody's case. You got everybody else's case information, but you don't see your own indictment coming out of this situation. It's something wrong with that one. For real. You say he always dropping names, putting 12 on them. I can see that, man. He said facts. He thinks he has all the sense. When anybody that really has common sense, you can see that something ain't right with it. Anybody that got common sense would see, yo, man, this dude gotta be working. Ain't no way from how you are into multi situations, a whole bunch of them, but nothing's happening with you, right? We seen the strap on the hip. You ain't get grabbed up for this shit, right? You know everybody that's locked up, what's going on with them. You know all the people that's inside that you've been sending money to. You know this person, that person, but ain't nothing happened to you for the crimes you commit. Come on, man. So it's like I'm thinking that he tries to maintain these relationships with people that are going through certain things, right? Just to have it as, oh, I'm all right with this person. I've been in touch with this person. I've been in touch with that person. And then these dudes that's really active in the street talking to them, I wonder, do they wonder why shit be happening to around them? I'm wondering, because I'm sure that shit be happening around them dudes after they talk to this guy. Because it's an easy target. I know if the feds pay attention to WACK, they know they're going to be able to access everybody. So you know he got to be working. If you pay attention to how he's connected with every single person across everywhere and all the people that he can't manipulate, he hates their soul. They weird. He don't mess with them. And like I said, when I listened to the other day with the dude that said something about me, he said, what about SBGB TV? Man, I don't know them dudes, man. They weird. Like, listen. Oh, you talked to me for a whole 2 hours, told me everything, right? You made sure you put all the focus on Loose, but you don't know that dude. He weird. No, I'm just making a lot of sense and you don't like it. You understand what I'm saying? I wasn't easily manipulated and you don't like it. So being as though that you wasn't easily manipulate me, I'm weird. You don't know who I am. Why would you call and talk to somebody on the phone for 2 hours that you don't know? You know why? So that he can have it publicly justified why he doesn't have nothing to do with the situation. But you can't justify because everybody know when you step back, you say your people go. So him coming on here trying to justify but not wanting to talk about certain things, it was him highlighting to throw Loose under the bus. And Loose can't even understand that. If we being real, that's real. And definitely prayers to Brother Moss. They said he healing. They said the brother healing, man. Definitely prayers to him though. He said that's how you know it's not right. Here's a 15-year-old boy called it out against all of those so-called grown men. Like, it's crazy. But he was calling you, explaining himself. You feel me though, Spider-Lo? And then tried to call back a few times at the same time saying, I came to you as a friend. The man told me he came to me as a friend. Now I'm a op. I'm like, hold on, man. Crazy. Glad he did, because this is how I found you. I appreciate it, man. Bro came to me talking as if we was cool, that he was helping my channel out, and then gonna say, you see how you was able to cut it up? You see this, you see that? But I ain't give you no verbal. When I told him, what you mean by that? See, I own my name and I a businessman and I ain't give you no consent, but then turn right around and said, I gave you content, right? They was all off balance dealing with me. And that's why we continue to address the situation. We want to make sure they understand that it's a community that does not agree with nothing they've done. I don't care how much they try to flip it around, how much they try to point Jay Reed out. It's a community that ain't agreeing with them. You feel me? And I see you over there, Spider-Lo, holding it on them too. They don't like that. You feel me? See, they mention y'all though. They ain't mentioning me. That's the crazy thing. Because they know I got firsthand knowledge. And they know this. And they heard Turtle Soup call in a few times addressing the situation. And they don't like it. He said, Lou said we superstars. Like, come on. That's what he literally said. They superstars, man. Crazy. But this right here, that cockiness is going to bite him. I can see it coming. Because WACK think that if they do get charged, all he going to do is bail out and go back home to his regular life. All these details that he said, he is definitely antagonizing the DA. He making the district attorney, you hear me? The attorney general of that county look weak. So if they feel that you making them look weak, they got a job to do. And it's crazy. Definitely shout out to Turtle Soup. Definitely. Got you. We can do something. Like real rap, man. It's like, it's crazy how they really think they got the game mapped out. But I already see, I know it's going to blow up on them. And when it do, they going to say, oh, I'm a rat. And, nah, y'all told on yourself. All we did was elaborate on it. We just didn't go with the get along gang, right? Where everybody just agreeing with y'all like we didn't see what we seen. It's crazy. You say, yeah, he absolutely crazy with that superstar. Like super crazy. Super. We all looking at y'all like clowns, man. Like literally. We looking at y'all like clowns. If we being honest, they done put the business out there, and as Jay Reed told him, it's somebody else you got to worry about. It's not me. Even though I know Jay Reed gonna sue too, right? You said Burbank ain't no joke either. And they think it's a game. They really think it's a game. But like Jay Reed said, you got somebody else to worry about. And they not mentioning no more though. They want to know what hospital he in, where he at, have I talked to him, all that. And I kept telling them, y'all haven't talked to him. That's what it is. He said for WACK to be this super businessman, he sure enough got a lot of time for the internet. Bingo. Bingo. Ain't that something? You got a lot of time to be on Clubhouse starting all this beef to be this big businessman, if we being real. You said, David, that's our show. That's a show. WACK don't have any real motion in the music industry. Because listen, he done tried that manipulation game with so many situations. People don't really want nothing to do with that. All the artists that he was managing, where they at? They all in situations. They all got legal situations going on. So the new people that even consider getting under contract, you got to be crazy. And if you pay attention to it, now, if you already got a buzz, you can start putting it together yourself. You ain't got to go sign to these type of people and let them manipulate the situation. For real, for real. It's crazy. He says CS2 do a lot of being in people's business. That's why he always moving around. Yeah, he always moving. You said they both. Okay, we say, hold on. What's this, a fox? And sheep, wolves in sheep clothing. But when you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes, like real rap. When you play stupid games, you do get stupid prizes. Yeah, Blueface sitting in the can right now. He's sitting in the can right now because being around this energy makes you crash out. And it's crazy that everybody around him end up crashing out, but he sit there and sit back like this. Think about it. So Loose, I can see now all that tough guy stuff Loose talk. Loose ain't gonna go down by himself. Loose ain't going down by himself. He got to make sure, hey, man, listen. When they start saying, hey, yo, you looking at the Rico and the crew, hold up. How can we work this off? You know, they the big bad wolf, you know, the boogeyman. He's saying people want to be able to walk to the store. We know he don't even walk to the store, honestly. You said Game left Dre for him. Crazy. Crazy. His manipulation game, though. You know he got a hell of a manipulation game. Get people to come on over, and then it go left. He said your homeboy said Luce was damn near a civilian in the joint. No fights, no D reports or nothing. Ain't that something? See, and I can picture Luce being like that too, because he comes off a certain way as if he wants to be smooth talking and nice, right? But when he's around a whole bunch of people, he gets a whole nother level of energy. And I definitely noticed that about Luce. When he around a whole bunch of people, his energy changed. But when he by himself, it's different. Like when I had him on the phone, he had a different tone. When he got on there with WACK, you know, he wanted to get more cocky, but scared at the same time because he know I was saying facts. And if you pay attention to these guys, they get together and WACK tries to play the calm guy while Luce is hype. I seen this on several lives they've been on. When they get on there, WACK is calm, Luce is hype, and he act like, man, listen, man, I gotta calm Luce down, man. You gotta talk to Luce. You know, really like putting Luce in the hot seat while he acting like, oh, I'm calm. Man, we already know this game, man. He said he don't take his medicine all the time. Hey, listen. Hey, Dub, we know WACK working, man. If y'all haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button and share this video, man. We all know, man, it's real fishy. Real fishy. You said Luce made that video popping off about WACK. Now he's his hype man. I wouldn't be surprised if WACK gonna set Luce up for the downfall at No Jumper. We see it coming. I guarantee you WACK gonna point him out. WACK already said it. If you look at any of the clips that I put out there, he made sure that he disassociated himself with it. But then act like, yeah, that's my man, I ride for Luce. But at the same time, you already said, one man, one gun. You making sure you identify you ain't had nothing. He said, I ain't gotta say Luce did this or Luce or somebody else did that because it's all on video. The details is there and he said them, but Luce don't got the mind capacity to understand the details of what WACK is saying. He still thinks WACK is gonna ride for him. WACK is probably telling him, yo, you know I'm gonna bail you out. I got you. But at the same time, when it hit the fan, WACK gonna be ready to turn a blind eye. Like, oh, you gotta handle that, bro. Good cop, bad cop. Like big facts, though. And it's crazy. You say he can't fight his own battles. Not at all. WACK told Adam on an interview he know who the snakes are around him, but he gonna get the bag first, then smash him later. Listen to that, though. Kia. Boy, crazy, man. And we just be calling it out. I said, man, I had to address this today when I seen him go in there trying to make light of who Akademiks is. Now you want to make, you said I want Act in his spot. Ain't nobody trying to take his spot. He done put his time in. We just addressing that the man said something sick to a 15-year-old. That don't just go away. Because if Act wanted to report about that on somebody else, right, he would make it blow up. He would literally blow it up. He say something about this rapper, this person's business when he want to, right? He talked about Diddy like a dog, right? Now you did something that's totally out of pocket and the man was telling you, the little boy was telling you, yo, that's grooming, and you don't want to say nothing about that. You want to act like it wasn't that serious. Nah, it was serious, man. That was serious for you to talk to that nature. If we being real. No Jumper has security, right? Didn't Adam say he spoke to the gentleman before he left? Of course. He definitely said that. Hey, David, he definitely said that. So they came in there because they was invited by them. But WACK is just trying to discredit Jay Reed the best he can to try to justify to the people in the hood so that they can do something to him. That's it. He like, I can't do nothing to him because the situation's so hot. So if I justify to the people that are from his hood to go at him and now they put him off the set or whatever, WACK is happy about that. He feel like he accomplished something by these dudes telling him they put him off the set. Crazy. AKA Diddy did this more than once and ain't have an active case. They playing a whole nother game, man. But I guarantee you the investigation is up. And when it dropped down on them, they going to be looking crazy. The manipulation game, man. They able to manipulate a lot of people, I see though. And it's, you know, it's his delivery. WACK has a certain delivery, whereas though when he's talking to street dudes, he wants to talk street politics to them, right? And it automatically grasps their mental. I need y'all to pay attention to that. When WACK is talking to gang members and street dudes, he starts using street politics from the door, right? So it mentally takes their focus out of what's going on and they go to street politics. A lot of people don't pay attention to that now, but I have paid attention to that to the T. He goes straight to the street politics, not what's going on. Yo, man, on Pyru. Hey, listen, on the set, y'all supposed to do this over there. This how it's supposed to go on the set, right? So now, whoever he's talking to is off balance about the conversation. All they're thinking about is street politics, gang politics, and how things should go. So their mental doesn't allow them to register what the conversation is about. And I see this from him every single time. He got that mapped out to a science. And I'm just saying that big facts. He got it mapped out to a science. And these dudes that's out there actively gangbanging in the street, they don't even understand it. Because if they did, they wouldn't allow him to manipulate every conversation with street politics and gang politics and how this should go on the set and why this shouldn't be on the set. But WACK done manipulated these dudes so much that they can't even understand it, man. If we being real. The police needs some arrests, so CS2 working hard. And he connecting people from here and there. Now, he cool with 11-8 gangsters. Before, last month, he ain't know nothing about them. He ain't never heard nothing about them. But when these dudes is ready to go to war, think about it. And they ready to get busy. He flipped Jay Reed into being the problem and made a situation with Jay Reed's past, right? And now these dudes don't want no beef and WACK. Bygones is bygones. Man, y'all dudes out there gangbanging better understand. The man has a crazy manipulation game. If y'all out there banging, that man has a crazy manipulation game. And the people he can't manipulate, he can't stand. You weird to the core. If you want to be real. You said just like 600. He goes to all the gang spots and call out names. Ain't that something? At one point in time in life, you wasn't doing that. If you was actively doing things, you wanted to stay under the radar. But these new dudes, they want to be on the radar. If I'm being real, they want to be on the radar. It's crazy. And like you said, no dip. He said he didn't know Jay Reed. He didn't know him. He didn't know him. Now we come to find out months ago you was on a phone call with him. But the manipulate, And it's like and it's so crazy, right? People will see the contradiction in his story and they won't address it. Because when he starts talking to him, he starts talking gang politics and he goes to on Paru. So it mentally changes the direction of their thinking and they forget that the man lied. They forget he's contradicting himself because now they're going straight into the gang politics and on Paru. So now they got to go to the gang politics instead of the facts. If we being real. Kid, you said they know everything about the hood, but ain't in the hood. They need to get knocked off their square for things they doing, representing in a bad way. I can't even understand why dudes that's really actively gangbanging are embracing these dudes. I can't understand it. It's like y'all embracing bad news and y'all are accepting that these dudes is infiltrating y'all circle and y'all wondering why things probably be happening over there. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video. We calling it out, man. And I'm saying this stuff as facts. If you pay attention to the manipulation tactics of WACK, he flips it to on Paru when he's in a lie, when he's caught up to make any gang member go straight with the politics of the gang. And then you forget about everything he said, man. I'm paying attention to dude now. Because at first, I didn't see certain things. I just know how to handle people that have the manipulation tactics, right? But now, as I'm listening to him on these clubhouses and these different podcasts, soon as you catch him in a lie, he goes to on Paru. That ain't how it's supposed to go on the set. If you on the set, you supposed to do this. If you on the set, you supposed to do that. And whoever he talking to goes straight into a mesmerizing trance. They start saying, ooh, and now they thinking gang politics instead of what he talking about. It's crazy. Sean, you said the real ones know and understand exactly what WACK be doing. No real dude fuck with them, even their own sets. Like big facts, man. G from the Bay, can anyone produce a pic video of WACK outside of LA doing anything outside of content? Not at all. You know it. Everyone who link up with WACK either go to jail or end up broke. Bingo! Gordino. Bingo! Crazy. Lou, you said people think WACK can put them on, but he's actually getting their info to use against them. Bow, 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 bow. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Yeah. Or he said, let's bet 100,000. I know Willie D said bet 100,000. But you know, WACK do that too. He try to tell you bet this and bet that to play the game. I definitely see the game. And I'm just calling it out. And I hope I say it enough for the dudes that's actively in the gang to understand this. Whenever you have a conversation with WACK 100 and he knows that he's lying and you address his lie, he goes directly to on Paru and he flips the conversation into a gang politic situation. So now you forget all about addressing what he was saying that he was lying about. I need y'all to pay attention to this, man. And this is all facts, man. Anybody that got common sense, any of y'all out there banging that might be watching, you got to understand where I'm coming from with that one, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Or you want to bet someone. Big facts. Salute SBGB TV chat. Flow showing love. New sub. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Dark chocolate. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. channel is fire. See if you understand. I appreciate it, man. We keeping it a bean, and I appreciate y'all. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video. We just calling it out because this dude has been manipulating people for so long. I'm wondering when people gonna come together and understand he got a manipulation tactic that's out of this world. I'm really wondering when people gonna understand it, because he understands totally now that ain't no manipulating SBGB TV. He done tried multiple times. They done tried to call me offline when I told him several times we will never, ever, ever talk unless we live. That's the only time we ever going to talk, because I need to chat and the people that rock with me to hear the same thing. So ain't no flipping my conversation saying I said this. The stuff they doing to Jay Reed and stuff like that, ain't none of that. Ain't no flipping saying, oh, he said this and said that. Not at all. Ain't happening. We going to talk online where everybody can see what we're talking about. And that's just big facts. I don't want to have no backdoor play where something come out the back door and I'm like, damn, what happened? Because I know y'all not cool. Y'all dudes is mass manipulators that'll stab a person straight from behind and won't care. Y'all don't care what y'all do to people. You understand what I'm saying? And I see this. It's like, hold on. Y'all could be lying on a person, but when y'all come together and try to make it look good, and it's all them dudes, 600, Loose, WACK, and the other little minions they got on the little show with them, they ready to go with anything WACK says at a drop of a dime. Soon as WACK say something, they just like, yeah. I'm like, damn, you niggas ain't got your own opinion? The fuck is wrong with you niggas? Y'all ain't got your own fucking opinion? Come on, man. Because y'all know if y'all go against the head honcho, y'all gonna be outed. So y'all gotta go with whatever he's saying. Because if y'all go against the head honcho, now y'all know he gonna be ready to put y'all on blast. So everybody he got around him, they don't have the ability to think by themselves. If we being real. You said those mysterious diapers that have never been seen in the wild. And he talks about them, but we ain't seen them. He told us they in another country. He's saying they got them in this country, that country, this country, that country. Well, when you going to give them out? Give some of the free diapers out to some people. At least so people can see the stamp of these diapers. Give some out. We want to see, at least give a box or two, because remember he was saying he was going to give some out. Ain't nobody seen him give none out, if we being real. You say he's a damn liar, cuz like big facts. You said, where's Gloss? He real quiet. Oh, you already know. His information all the way out there. He had one of the little minions come over here and want to had his girl calling. Little peons though. I'm like, if y'all a part of these dudes, why they not putting y'all on and telling y'all how to get to the YouTube game? Why not? Why y'all got to call here to try to get your channel started? Because y'all peons. They don't value y'all. Because they got a panel, honestly, of the peons that they want, but y'all little peons ain't got no value, so they don't say nothing about y'all. If we being real, y'all flunkies. Straight flunkies. Because if they value y'all, they would have got y'all put in position where somebody can know who y'all are. But they ain't got no value for y'all peons, man. You said that was the smartest thing you could have done. All he was trying to do is try to find out who you was to discredit. And it's crazy. That's all. But it didn't work. And they sick. You said Gloss at Sephora trying to re-up. You said WACK is the police working undercover in too deep. And I wouldn't put it past him because I think he working too. I ain't even going to lie. Crazy. You said, DZ, lip gloss still hiding. It's okay, because when he get locked up, all of them dancing skills going to keep him with stamps and noodles. They going to make sure, hey, yo, start dancing. Crazy. He said, I hope someone got a YouTube channel when they get to jail so they can record them ass whooping. Because they going to have to face the music, man. If we being real. I can already see it. Dudes real cocky. They think they got it all figured out, right? They got this YouTube stuff figured out. Why all y'all bros ain't got YouTube? Think about it. Y'all dudes got control over the millions just to crash out. Why they ain't got YouTube channels, right? And I looked at the one dude, he done put everybody's picture on the channel so everybody can be identified. They think it's a game, boy. When the hammer crack, they gonna be sick, man. Okay, need timeout? I got him. I wasn't even paying attention to him. We're gonna time him out. I told y'all, all y'all gotta do is tell me when they need a timeout. That's why we rocking. Whenever they need a timeout, we'll time them out. Real rap. Got him. Bingo. Get him up out of here. You know what I'm saying? The weirdos. Straight weirdos. Straight weirdos. And the crazy thing is, wherever they at, they ain't getting no attention. So they come over here looking for the attention. I wasn't paying him no attention. I should have been paying that attention until he was doing a whole bunch of nothing. Got him straight out of here. That's why I tell y'all, chat, if y'all see somebody that y'all feel they need to go, let me know. We get them up out of here. Straight out of here. Straight weirdos. And you know, we just call this situation how it is, man. I don't want them to feel like what they're doing is cool. Akademiks, WACK 100, none of them. Act definitely was sick for what he did. WACK trying to justify why he the homie and why. Nah. Y'all dudes is all weird, man. Y'all call people out that y'all want to call out and justify it. But we watching y'all do all kinds of weird stuff. And y'all think ain't nobody supposed to say nothing. Everybody supposed to be quiet when y'all talk. Because y'all got this so-called status. Yeah, all right. We addressing it. We don't care. I don't care what kind of status y'all got. Deacon called in. He called in a little earlier, kid. You know the Deacon called in, but you know if Deacon you watching, they said they want you hit back. The Deacon went hard earlier. You know he hold it on WACK every time. But you know, man, we not justifying for act. We not doing it. Him and Adam, you saying because y'all all on the same team, y'all don't want to say nothing about it. Nah, we talking about it. Straight up. And, you know, we held it down tonight. We was in the building. SBGB, hold on, let me get it. Hold on, let me see if I can get this joint. SBGB TV, it's a live calling show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Hey, what's up, yo? This is Mr. Rich, no diplomacy in the chat.
Oh, what's going on, my guy? Okay, that's you, Mr. Rich.
Yeah, that's me. No, I'm saying no diplomacy, yo.
I got you.
But yo, I was watching Adam, right? I was watching No Jumper when this thing first happened, and WACK was talking. He was like, yeah, you know, he's explaining the shit. He was explaining the situation, but then he said, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I called Jay Reed. Hold up, I don't know Jay Reed. I'm like, hold up, the nigga actually said that. He said, I called Jay Reed. Hold up, I'm saying I don't know Jay Reed. You know what I'm saying?
And who said this, Adam or WACK?
Now, WACK said that on the first episode after it happened, right?
Yeah.
Go back and watch it and clip that, because he was talking to Adam, he was talking to everybody, and he was like, yo, I called Jay Reed. Hold up. I don't know Jay Reed. And he just kept on with the story.
Oh, that's his game too. When he know he wrong, he'll just talk over it.
Man, he be lying, and yo, Adam be looking at this shit, right? You know he lying.
Yeah.
He's trying to squeeze all the content he can get out these niggas until they go to jail, yo. That's all it is.
I can see that too, because he know that it's going to go down.
And he ain't even asking questions.
At all, because he sat there and let this man play the audio and then hear them say about the other guy that they got to worry about, and they say one word about the other guy.
Yo, I don't know what. I know all the gangbangers that I know, them niggas spooked out with that phone conversation and getting videotaped. They spooked out about that type shit, man.
Yeah, real rap. I can't believe that they just so cocky like they don't care.
And the hoods in LA, I mean, they ain't singing nothing to WACK.
They saying, like, you know, some people, I get texts from people and they be saying, yo, they ain't messing with these dudes. But what I'm noticing about WACK is he finds certain people that he feels that is connected to the gang but are weak, and he preys on them to do the connection wherever. And I guess they running certain sets and they connected with him. But I'm like, all y'all doing is giving intel to y'all situation.
Yo, man, society has definitely changed, homie. 2025, we got a dude on camera with the phone in his hand. He looking like an idiot. Like, see, he looking like a little kid.
Crazy.
With the phone in his hand, playing conversation. Isn't that illegal?
Yeah.
Hey, keep mashing on the ass, man. We got to get all the suckers out. We got to be sucker free, like Pac say. We just doing that shit out to get the imposters out the game. You feel me?
Yeah, because these dudes is definitely fufafi.
Hey, keep it going, man.
I appreciate
Peace
it.
out, homie.
Stay locked in.
Yep.
Like real rap. You said, did KO send a video of him slapping on WACK? Nah, he ain't send it, D-Twin, man. You know, I don't know if KO want to send it. He might not want to put himself in something. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Dark Talk, you said, what say show us some diapers or at least a couple of freebies. Yeah, hey, listen, he ain't going to show us none of them diapers. He going to tell us about it. We want to see you do a giveaway, WACK. Do a diaper giveaway so we can at least give one box away. Give one box because you got all these diapers. Just show the world you giving one box away. You start all this trouble. Show the world you giving one box of diapers away. For real. You said Adam got to turn them videos over for an investigation so they going to find them lies. And he going to turn them over. He said it. I'm turning the videos over. I'm not messing my relationship up with the police. He said that. Sucker free is the way to be. Most definitely. He said, Mitch, you said WACK always talking about he don't know somebody, then try to expose them. Now that's facts. That there is facts. He is always saying he don't know somebody, but then when he want to put some information out on him, he got everything. He knows every detail about the person. Crazy. He said, DZ, when is the SBGB TV gear coming out? It's already out. You got to check out the merch, sbgbtv.com. It's out there. WACK been barred from LA. I bet. I already know he barred from LA, but he got certain minions that he can reach because they ain't got no money. WACK can send them some peanuts and they like, all right, I'ma holler at you. But not knowing you putting yourself on the hot list if we being real. Straight up. Last time WACK was in LA was the Game concert on them 60s, jumped his ass. Listen, I tell you, the man got the energy for people that don't want that energy. But where the energy is, he want to go deep, right? So that he's secluded, but he ain't going where people don't care about who you bring. You think about that. It's only certain spots that they creep up on. When he go to no jumper, he makes sure he got people there. Straight up. Game, it's like, man, WACK playing a lot of games and he got people calling it out left and right now. But I see he used to it, right? But he just talks over it, but he knows. I know what's going on. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why he not saying nothing about me. You know what I'm saying? He know I know what's going on. He could try to make something up, whatever you want. Hey, man, I don't care about that. I'm calling it how I see it. Straight up. Straight calling it how I see it. Big facts. And you already know, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video. WACK lies so damn much, I don't believe R&B told him to call you. You said you don't believe R&B said it? He gonna say R&B said call, it's a call-in number. But in a way, I believe it because I know whenever you hashtag WACK, he gets an alert of the people that hashtagging, right? So she's the one running the page. So she the one that's checking out. And that night that he called in, I was speaking facts. But then he heard me say something he said about the diaper company that I ain't like, so he felt like calling in. But he heard me running it down about them people that's going to be coming, and the situation was deep. You said WACK trying to show Marciano a picture talking about we was feeling sorry for him and he a gang member. But when you said Marciano name, they both asked each other who. They didn't even know his name. Not at all. They know his name now, but they didn't know his name then. All they knew was Gilbert Street, if we being real. When I mentioned it and I said it, he like, who? Who? I'm like, y'all don't even know his name. And Luce gonna say he talking about Gilbert Street. Come on, man. See, what it is y'all understood. And by them talking like that, they just revealing more information that's connecting them to the situation. That's all. WACK been getting a check on those phone calls lately. He said, then he has been called out over 100 for those fade, but never show up. Nah, he ain't gonna show. He not gonna get that energy somebody wanted. Cause I want to tell you this about these type of dudes, right? The reason why WACK or Luce will never give a head up fade is because if they get their ass whooped, right, they know the people around them are not going to respect them the same. I want y'all to know this, right? These type of dudes, right, they're gonna make sure that they got a crew with them when they want to do something, because if they get their ass whooped, they know the people around them ain't gonna respect them. They want to keep that level of respect for the minions so that they don't lose that respect for them. So they can't get out there and get busy, because once you get your ass whooped, they not respecting you no more. You don't hold that same weight like you did. If we being real. And that's facts. We know what it is, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. I hope y'all continue to rock with me. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video, man. Y'all know what it is, man. I hope y'all stay locked in, man. We gonna be back at it tomorrow, man. It's your boy DZ. Y'all already know it's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Nah.